Julia, Julia, it's time for bed. Get a book. Baby's waiting for you. We're going to read a book together. Go ahead and get one and bring it to me. What is it that you have? The Magic School Bus Meets the Rot Squad. Again? We've read this for the last 3 days. Are you sure you really want to read this again? Okay, it's your book. Let's go ahead and do this. Let me get comfortable here. All right, we've got baby here, and we've got the book. And here we go. The Magic School Bus Meets the Rot Squad, a book about decomposition. Uh-oh, I see that there's going to be something stinky in this book. Ah, the smell of a rotting orange. Miss Frizzle was thrilled. Our class was having a disgusting, gross rot contest, and Ralphie's orange was really rotten. The judges gave him 2 nose holds in a faint. Science is a little different in Miss Frizzle's class. There's no hope for Ralphie's orange. It isn't even orange anymore. It smells worse than his socks. There's 1, 2 nose holds and a faint. Then it was Wanda's turn. She had something really rotten in a plastic tub. It looked all black and moldy. It's been in my refrigerator since I was 4 years old, she told us. The Frizz could hardly wait to see what it was. Whatever it was, the judges gave Wanda 3 faints. She was the winner. Is it old mold? Who knows? My nose knows. 1, 2, 3 faints. Look at what Miss Frizzle has on her dress. To congratulate you, said Miss Frizzle, I have a little prize. Then she gave Wanda a baby tree. Wanda seemed confused. I really like it, she said. But it's not rotten or anything, is it? Keisha said. It's so alive. That's right, Keisha, said the Frizz. It's very alive, and so is rot. Really? We were all very surprised. Wait, what? What is going on here? Oh my, somebody else has come to join us. Uh-oh. It's another baby. We've got 2 babies here now. Well, we'll continue. Wanda said she wanted to plant her tree in an empty lot near her home. To the bus, class, 2 by 2, said Miss Frizzle. And in time, we were riding through the town. On the way, Keisha asked, Why do you want to put your nice tree in that ugly old lot? It's filled with lots of dead stuff, added Carlos. That's the point, said Wanda. We can make the lot beautiful. We'll clear out all the dead stuff and plant my lovely tree. How many kids do you see in the bus here? Oh, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the Frizz. The tree will look great when it gets big, Wanda told us. The lot can become a little park. We could call it Wanda World. What about a theme park? Carlos suggested. And the theme could be rot, cried Dorothy Ann. We'll call it Rotland. Keisha wanted to open a restaurant. Phoebe wanted to build a recycling center. Wanda had other plans. Look at what each of the kids is thinking here. We could serve rot dogs. What a rotten... What is going... Uh-oh. We have another visitor. Uh-oh. It's another one, baby. We've got 1, 2, 3 babies here right now joining us. All right. Well, we'll continue. They all love the story just like you do, Julia. The bus stopped at the lot. Miss Frizzle, I'm going to go out and have a look, Wanda said. Miss Frizzle nodded. Take chances, she called after Wanda. Get messy. Make mistakes. Take a look at all the mushrooms on that log. While we were still thinking of ways to use the lot, Wanda saw a sign. It said Larry's Log Away, the log removal service that won't leave you stumped. Without telling anyone, Wanda ran to a phone booth and called Larry. He promised to come and clean up the lot right away. You'll be right over, said Wanda. Great. When Wanda returned to the bus, we were still arguing about what to do. Then Harold shouted, Hold it! Why not leave this place just the way it is? If you leave nature alone, it'll get along just fine. Wanda didn't agree. That rotten log has got to go. It's dead. It's useless, she said. I mean, look at it. That was all Miss Frizzle needed to hear. Seatbelts, everyone, called the Frizz. The bus began to shake and shrink with us in it. The next thing we knew, we were all smaller and driving over a log in the lot. Are we like a bump on a log? We're going to find out what rot has to do with life, the Frizz explained. Wanda didn't seem to be enjoying our field trip. We've got to go, she kept yelling. The rest of us were very busy dodging beetles, termites, and a chipmunk. They seemed so big because we were so little. At my old school, we were bigger than the bugs. Riff, riff. What is that? Oh no, we've got another person joining us. Not a person. Look, it's Spike-ish. Spike-ish is joining us. Okay, come on over here, Spike-ish. You can be part of the reading too. Then Ralphie pointed to a hole. Our rotten field trip has just begun, said the Frizz, and she marched us down the hole into a log. We entered the dark tunnel. We entered a dark tunnel. Suddenly we heard a strange sound. It was a woodpecker looking for its dinner. Don't worry, said the Frizz. Woodpeckers only eat bugs. The problem was we were the same size as bugs. This place is for the birds and the bugs. Look at all the stuff in there. And the woodpecker, it's huge. Something big and scary came towards us from the other end of the tunnel. Miss Frizzle said it was a Bessie bug, a kind of beetle. They make tunnels in the log. They make the tunnels in the log, she explained. We were glad when the bus squeezed its way through the tunnel. It looked a little different, though. We followed the bus down the tunnel. We came to a place with lots of threads. Dorothy Ann told us they were from mushrooms that grew on the outside of the log. According to my research, they eat the wood that help rot the log, she said. Who would have known a dead log could be so full of life, said Keisha. Oh my, we have another visitor. Who is it this time? Oh, it's Preston. Hi, Preston. How we doing? Are you ready to listen to some more of The Magic School Bus Meets the Rot Squad? You are? Okay. Join everybody else. We'll continue. Wanda was still trying to get us out of there. We might become somebody's lunch, she warned. This didn't bother the Frizz. She jumped up on a slimy slide and yelled for us to follow. It's a slime mold, a kind of fungus, she said. Another living thing living off of the log. Whee! Oh, slippery. Yahoo! What a slimy way to make a living. Miss Frizzle pointed out a family of mice sleeping in the log. See? The log gives some animals shelter, she said. You know, said Dorothy Ann, this place is stunningly stupendous just the way it is. Wait, said Wanda. What about taking this log away? Sorry, Wanda, we've changed our minds, Carlos told her. Hey, welcome to Keep the Log Just As It Is Club, said Arnold. He gave Dorothy Ann and Carlos special badges. Just then the Frizz called, Lunchtime, class! We were all very hungry, but the menu bugged us. Log nuts? Wood dumplings? Bark pudding? Asked Miss Frizzle. Then Ralphie asked for real food. She said, when Ralphie asked for real food, she said, the log is food. That's the beauty of it. She pointed to all the living things that use the log for food and energy. Lunchtime? Said Liz. At my old school, we had... What is this? Another visitor. Look who it is. It's Pupcake. Hi, Pupcake. Go ahead and join us. Oh my, we've got quite a collection of friends here, don't we? All right, let's go back to the book. Let me move you over here a little bit, Pupcake. All right, so we were eating lunch. Let's go ahead on. So let's just get out of here and open our own restaurant, said Wanda. As she spoke, a beetle ran by and caught a grub. The beetle is having the grub for lunch, said Ralphie. Right, agreed Keisha. Everywhere you look, it's lunchtime. Ralphie nodded. This place is already a restaurant. Sorry, Wanda, we don't want to clear it away anymore. 2 more for the Keep the Log As It Is Club, yelled Arnold. He passed out badges to Keisha and Ralphie. Oh my, we've got another visitor. Who is it this time? Oh, it's another one baby. That's 4 babies we have here. 4 babies, a penguin, and some dogs. Let's go on with the story. Look at all of our friends here. We came to a really mushy part in the log. Decomposition, isn't it wonderful? Sighed the Frizz. It breaks everything down into smaller pieces. She pointed out some rotten examples. Look at all of the mushrooms there. Okay, agreed Wanda. But these creatures leave a lot of litter, don't they? You know, bug plops. The bug plops are being eaten by other bugs, too, Phoebe told her. It's natural recycling, added Tim. Wanda thought it was gross, but Miss Frizzle said it was all part of decomposition. Oh, I give up, said Wanda. Now let's just get out of here. But Keisha was calling to us from the very end of the rotten log. She found something else. Look, beautiful rich soil, she exclaimed. It's perfect for your tree, Wanda, said Arnold as we raced down to meet her. Arnold and Keisha started to sing. Looks like dirt to me. Whatever you call it, it helps plants grow. Part of the log rotted and made soil. An old dead log sitting on your lawn. It's ugly, it's awful, and you want it gone. Well, that log you've got is not a blot, 'cause it's got rot, and that's a lot. It's breaking down. Are you wondering how? Well, fungus and bugs, they use it for chow. It's rained on by rain, snowed on by snowed, snowed on by snow, breaks down into soil so new things can grow. It's cool, it's renewal. Just ask Miss Frizzle. That log's just fine the way it is'll. And guess what? We've got a new friend joining us. Can you guess who it is? It's Kathy. Hi, Kathy. Join us, Kathy. Let's continue with the book. Wanda finally understood. This place is just fine, just the way it is. There's no reason to take this log away, she told us. But just then a car door slammed. Wanda gulped. No reason, except one, she said. What's that? Asked Carlos. Larry. Wanda gulped as a giant boot came down near where she stood. The ground shook, and so did we. Look at that giant boot. It's about as big as mine. We began to run. This way, class, Miss Frizzle called, and we dashed under the log. Outside, we could hear the sound of a chainsaw. Is there something you'd like to tell us? The Frizz asked Wanda. Then we found out about Wanda's call to Larry. We could tell she felt bad. We all did. Poor log. Poor us. Rat-a-tat-tat. Look, there's a mouse. While we were shaking and quaking, Wanda thought of a plan. She explained it to Miss Frizzle. She explained it to Miss Frizzle. Good idea, said the Frizz. Then she whistled to the bus. Come on, guys, I need your help, said Wanda, and we all began to dig out the bus. I dig rot, don't you? Look at all that rot there. Then, then Wanda open. What? We've got another visitor here. Who do you think it is this time? Well, let's see. Our fifth baby. There she is. Let's put her over with the clan. Then Wanda opened a hatch on the bus. She tossed us all funny-looking costumes. Put these on and hurry. We're going to be log gremlins. You've got to be joking, said Ralphie. We're log gremlins. The only way we can save the log. But Wanda was serious, so we put on the costumes, jumped on the bus, fastened our seatbelts, and prepared for takeoff. The bus flew onto Larry's helmet just as he was about to saw the log. Then we all climbed out, and Wanda started shouting to Larry. He was certainly surprised. Log gremlins were new to him. What do you see when you look around here? Wanda asked him. A routine log removal, answered Larry. Well, look again, said Wanda. Then she told Larry about all the life in the log. She explained that rot is wonderful and necessary. All those creatures are nature's rot squad. They are how nature recycles itself and makes new from the old, she said. Let's hear it for the rot squad. They're climbing on Larry here. Well, Larry looked and listened, and then Larry left. So did we. Log gremlins, we heard him mutter. How come I've never heard of them before, said Larry. That gremlin idea was a stroke of genius, said Arnold. Thanks, Arn, said Wanda, but from now on I'm going to leave rot alone. Back in the Wait a minute. Uh-oh. We've got another friend coming in. Look who it is. It's Kaya. Hi, Kaya. You can join us too. You can sit up here. Oh my. One more. Okay, come on over here. I don't know if we have room for this friend. Well, Darby, you're going to have to sit over here on my side. Okay, let's finish up the book here. Back in the classroom, there was another surprise. The bucket of rot from our contest. It was so smelly it was hard to ignore. Everybody, back on the bus, shouted Wanda. I've got another rotten idea. We couldn't believe it. Rot is an important part of nature, she said. It provides food for other living things. So this rot will be a treat for my tree. Miss Frizzle said, As I always say, it doesn't have to be delicious to be nutritious. We all laughed. Then Wanda recycled our rot right in that lot. That's a lot of rot. A few more rotten thoughts. Ring. Producer. Hello. This is the Magic School Bus. Caller. That show was rotten. Producer. Thank you. Caller. But not all rotten things are filled with bugs. Right. Lots of rot is caused by things that are too small for us to see, like bacteria. So why weren't bacteria in the show? We wanted to shrink down to the size of bacteria, but Arnold wouldn't go. Is there anything that rot Is there anything that doesn't rot? Not if it was once alive. Plants, animals, bacteria, all decompose after they die. A log fell near my house. When is it going to rot? The producer said, It has already started, but rot can take a long time, even years. Another thing, you left out one of my favorite creatures, the earthworm. Producer, Whoops. Earthworms are very good at eating and plowing and improving the soil. Then that's what they should be left to do. What if there were no rot? What if nothing ever decayed? The soil wouldn't get back the nutrients or the food that plants need to grow, so the plants would die. Caller, one more thing. Are there really log gremlins? The producer replied, Well, Larry thought so. Replied the caller. There are other things to do in this book that you might want to try. For right now, we are going to say good night, Julia. I love you very much. I hope you had an awesome birthday.